What is up, you guys? This is Ryan, aka Black Phantom 805, coming to you guys today with another video of the Jeep. So as you guys can tell by the title, this is going to be my 1 year review. Actually, it'll be it's 1 year and 4 months of me owning my 2018 Jeep Compass. No, my Jeep did not come stock with those wheels. I changed those, so I was being a little bit daring and wanted to think outside the box with this thing. So right off the top, I can go ahead and tell you guys I have not had any problems at all with this Jeep at all. It's been a dream to drive. It's pretty cool. Even with the wheels on it, still gives a really good ride. But yeah, once again, I haven't had any major issues with it at all, even since I put the wheels on it. Still rides really good, really smooth. The only modifications I have done to it is my 22-inch rough racing wheels, and I put some mirror covers on it that I did not shoot. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure you guys already know. Just get the mirror covers, make sure the window's clean, just put an adhesive off the back and just stick them on there. But there are a few things that I wanted to tell you guys about it that I have noticed since owning it for a year, and let's get off into it. I'll tell you everything that you might want to know if you're thinking about getting one of these. So starting off, like I was saying a second ago, you guys, I have the 22-inch wheels on my Jeep, and it turns heads a lot everywhere that I take it. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions about it. Is it a rough ride, all that good stuff, and I always tell them no, it's not a rough ride at all, since I put them on there. So I would advise anybody to put them on there if you guys want to, if that's your thing. But since I've had it for a year, I have put 30,000 miles on it. So yeah, it's a good amount of miles on it. I'm a musician, so I travel a good amount of time, so it's been in and out of state a few times. And within those 30,000 miles, one thing that I noticed that I'm not really that crazy about the Jeeps is, as you guys can see, I keep it pretty up to date. I try my hardest to keep it clean, because I hate dirty cars. Right now it's dirty to me. On camera it may not look dirty to you guys at all, but to me it is filthy because there's stuff splashed up on the side of it, and I hate that. But one thing that I did notice that I don't like at all is how the molding on the side of the door, like these parts here, this panel, I could take my whole finger and stick it behind here like this, like it's coming off. I hope you guys can see that. Like you can see inside of the actual door, and it's doing it on this side. It's starting to do it on this one. I think it hasn't done it on the passenger side yet. Nope, I'm wrong. It actually is. That's one thing that I noticed. I do not like that at all. Actually, I noticed it before it even hit 30-some thousand miles. I think it was about 19 when I looked and realized that was coming off of the side of the Jeep. I don't like that. That's one thing. Another thing I noticed is, if you guys can see right here where this is coming out, that's kind of like sticking from out of it. I got to get that checked out. I'm not sure if something's loose on there or what, but I noticed that like a while ago. Just never really got around to getting it fixed. But those really are the main two issues from outside that I have noticed about owning this. And something else that I was wondering about was, I'm not sure, because I've seen a few Jeeps with splits in the windshield, like, well, cracks, not a split, cracks in the windshield like mine is. So my crack started from there and goes all the way over there. I still got to get it fixed, but I was looking at some other Jeeps that are on the road, like mine and some others, and they have cracks in the windshield just like this. So I'm not sure if it's something to do with the glass that Mopar is using, Mopar Jeep. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the glass or if it's a cheaper glass. I have no idea, but I did notice that with these Jeeps and some other Jeeps as well. But really, that's about as much from the outside that I can think about that I have noticed that is going on with this thing. But other than that, nothing from the outside, like stuff falling off and all that good stuff that you guys will have to worry about. So for the rest of this review, I'm going to kind of like stay in the shade because it is burning up out here. But I wanted to make this video for you guys, especially the subscriber that beat me to coming out with this video, which I was going to do it. But thank you. I hope you see this and check this out. But the other thing I want to talk to you guys about this is, you might be curious, is maintenance. So far, owning it for a year, it's had a few oil changes, and that's it. So like the oil changes, well, when you buy one, if you're looking to get one, they should offer you a plan. So like my oil changes are free up to, I think I get 6 or 7 oil changes free or something like that. But anyway, I'll try to find the paper and inside so you guys can see how much the oil changes are. They're like $50, you know, typical oil changes for Jeeps and stuff like that. I think my Honda, which is right here before it got messed up, I have no idea what my pops is gonna do with that, but I think the oil changes in that were like right at 40 or 52. So typical stuff, you guys. Like I was saying earlier, that's really it. The only thing that I've had to go through with it is an oil change. One other thing that I noticed about this as well, for keeping it as long as I've had it, is the transmission in it does some funny stuff. I'm not sure if it's just mine or if it's any Jeep or any vehicle with this transmission. And I'm not sure what kind of transmission it is. I have not looked that up yet. One thing about me, I'm always honest with you guys. I'm not gonna tell you I know something I don't. So I have no clue what type of transmission is in this. But one thing I noticed about it is, like, sometimes when you'll be like going through town and on the highway, it'll have a hard time trying to distinguish what gear it wants to be in. So for instance, you might want it to be in a higher gear if you need to speed up and go and get past someone. Sometimes it doesn't go to that gear as soon as you want it to. So the way I fix it is I just take it and push it over where you can shift it manually, and I just go ahead and downshift it. And once I get up to where I need to go, I just take it and put it back to where it's supposed to be, over in drive, so it can shift itself. But other than that, that's the only problem that I really had transmission-wise with this. Now don't get me wrong, if you're just gonna like cruise in it, all that stuff. Me, I drive it a little hard because I want to see if anything breaks. Doing it for you guys, I want to see exactly what would happen if you took it and pushed it a little bit harder and stuff like that. But that's the only problem that I've had, like transmission wise, and I've noticed about it, which I hadn't had to like get a service or anything like that, and everything on it is fine. Another thing that you guys might want to think about too before you get one of these is the trunk space. So I took my Jeep out of town last year, in July, and as you guys can see, it looks like you have a decent amount of trunk space, but I promise by the time you put, let me see, it was my bag, my cousin's bag, we might have had about 4 or 5 bags back here total, and it was stacked to about right here. So that's like a week trip. The bags are up to here, but I mean, you can always take the back seats and put them down if you need more space. But like trunk space, I mean, I guess it just depends on what you want to like carry, what all you're hauling around. It could be more than enough for you. Then for some people that's looking at this, it could be too small of a trunk for you. Ooh, excuse me. So it could be too small of a trunk for you. But for me, it gets the job done. I mean, I don't see why I would need a larger trunk right now. But it's just something to think about. And last but certainly not least, one other thing you guys might want to think about when getting this is, I've noticed when I'm in here driving and I want to take my phone and link it to this, it'll link to it no problem. But sometimes in the middle of a song, this in particular system, I'm not sure if it's just this system in general or if it's the other ones that they put in Jeeps. But it will take the song that you're listening to and it will pause it. Just out of the blue, it'll just straight up pause it. Now, that's an easy fix as well. You can just take it and hit the unpause button and hit it again, then it'll turn back on and it'll play. But it's just really awkward that it would really do that on you. So it doesn't happen all the time. It happens like once every maybe 2-3 weeks. But yeah, it's really awkward. So like I was saying, I'm not sure if it's just that style stereo that goes in the Jeeps, or if it's all of the ones that Mopar has that goes in Jeeps, which I'm sure it probably isn't. It's probably just that one. Well, you guys, that is pretty much it for the review on the Jeep for a year. It's been great to me. I have not had any issues once again from out of it. If you're looking to buy one, I would strongly suggest you to do it. Now, as far as it goes with mine, it is maybe a few more things that I'm looking into doing to this, modification wise. I'm not gonna do anything crazy like stick a supercharger on it or anything like that, because that's really a waste of money to me on something like this. Because another thing, I don't know if I want to keep it. I don't know if I plan on keeping it. I don't know if I want to take a turn in and get a Rubicon. I have no clue what I want to do with it just yet. I have some people that tell me, they're like, no, don't sell it because it's so different and everything like that. But once again, I have no idea. I have no clue if I want to sell it. I don't know if I want to keep it, but I do like it, so it's hard to tell right now. But like I was telling you guys, it is one or two more things I want to do to it. So there's more videos to come on it. Also, I'm planning on getting something around Christmas time if everything works out. I test drove it, when was that? Last Monday. So I don't know if you guys know, but I've been looking for another car for a good amount of time. I've been looking for one that I can get in and it excites me and it gives me like that. The best way I can describe it is, you know, if you've ever been on a roller coaster and you get all the way up to like that peak before you get ready to drop, that feeling that you get like in your gut when you get ready to drive it and like you hit the gas pedal, it gives you that feeling. Not really so much to scare you, but like excites you. That makes sense. Anyway, I drove something and it gave me that feeling. I've driven a lot of different cars, but that's the one more likely I'm gonna get. So keep an eye out. So around Christmas time, if everything works, it works right for me, I'm definitely getting it. I'm getting it regardless. It's coming regardless. I'm gonna get it. But as far as it goes with the Jeep, I have no clue what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I want to keep it. I don't know if I want to sell it. I have no idea what I want to do with it. So, I mean, if you guys have any recommendations, what you think I should do, just leave me a comment down below. But if you're stopping in for the first time, my name is Ryan, and this is Black Phantom 805. Is the name of my channel. If you'd like to see, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you follow me. I'm going to link everything down in the description below. My Instagram, all that good stuff, all that'll be down there at the bottom. So, once again, I want to thank you guys so much for stopping in to check me out. I hope you like what you see, because there's more content coming. Have a good day, and happy Father's Day to any of you guys that are out there. Make sure you have a great day. Happy Father's Day to the mothers that are fathers, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, not a big deal at all, but some of you might like this. I did change my valve stem caps as a little extra. You have to like look. Devil's always in the details, so always remember that.